However, we can't be eating on a microscope.
Wait, you fix the coffee?
It was 2 days. 2 days. I did fix the coffee. Alright. Perfecto. Eyes and ears on me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kevin has his eyes and ears with me. Here. Elisa has her eyes and ears with me, and Kane has his eyes and ears with me. Right, everyone's on task. That's going to be, oh man, great day for yesterday. 5 points on a great day yesterday. And 1 for today. Keep it going. Now, today we're going to work with microscopes, guys. We're going to get started right away. However, we won't have to do the whole process that we did yesterday. I'm going to expect you guys to be able to use microscopes like we did yesterday. But we do need to talk a little bit about mitosis. So yesterday we learned about how to use a microscope. Today we're going to learn about the phase of mitosis. And while this is very good, it is not going to be a huge part of your test. Maybe it'll be at the end, maybe bonus. Hint, nudge, nudge. Yeah. So we're going to learn about the phases of mitosis today. And for all you tryhards out there, yes, you'll be watching a little bit of Twilight.
Yeah.
Yay! Now,
Can we watch What Your Time Go Down?
no, we're not watching specific parts. Okay. Now, in order for us to do this, we've got to break up into groups again. And Kevin,
So we have 3?
we're working in partners. I'm going to remind you. Before we work with our microscopes, I'm going to remind you of the 3 points that I need to make. Daniel, can you pull down that chair? Thank you. The 3 points we need to make before we even touch a microscope. I got to go over it. Coming, guys, this way. Take a look at your notes. It says here, before you use a microscope, number 1, you must be careful. Again, I want to remind you of how important it is that you are careful. These microscopes are expensive, they are delicate, and they can break easy, especially when you guys are not paying attention. So, be very careful. Do not goof around. Just like yesterday, if you goof around, thank you guys, sorry about that. Now, again, this is your warning here, so pay attention now. Your warning comes right now. If you are goofing around, I'm not going to say, Kenya, stop goofing around, stop shoving Leah. Not that she's going to. I'm not going to say, hey, Jesus, stop pushing Brian. I'm going to say, hey, Jesus, gone. Go to Mr. Chappell's. There will be no warnings. This is it, guys. I'm not taking a chance with microscopes. So, number 1, be careful. Absolutely. Same rules apply from yesterday. Number 2, do not ever, 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 ever do what, Michelle? Yes, do not ever touch the lenses. Never. Never touch the lenses. Do not touch up here, the lens up here, or the 4 lenses up here. What can happen if you touch those lenses, B?
They can get scratched, and then once you see in the microscope, there's a big, huge line.
Yeah, there's this big, huge line. You can scratch it, damage it forever. Again, the eyepiece up here, very expensive. Down here, you may as well get a new microscope. Anyone want to buy a new microscope for me?
No,
I didn't think so. I didn't think so. It's a few bucks. Okay. That's code for it's pretty expensive. Okay. Now, the last one, as you guys remember, be gentle. Microscopes, you need to be gentle. You need to move carefully. You need not to just like wind up the thing. You gotta be careful. Gotta be gentle. Okay. So, to break off into groups, before I do all the passing out slides, let's get our groups going. Why don't we go with, at station number 1, Leah and Cheyenne. At station number 2, Elisa and Kenya. At station number 3, Faithlin and Sheree. At station number 4, Yadira and Odeja. At station number 5, Kevin and
Jesus.
you're just guessing. You know, I'm gonna change it up now.
No.
Lisa, bam. All right.
I get my better. That's my best.
At station number 5, oh, that is station 5. At station number 6, let's get Daniel and Angelique. At station number 7, Anai. All right. At station number 7, Anai and Michelle. At station number 8, go Leslie and Jesus. And at station number 9, Johnny and London. And at station number 10, sorry, I'm going to switch that up. At station number 9, Johnny and Anthony. At station number 10, London, Kanan, and B.
Why did you have my pencil?
Okay. Perfect. I need you to take your notes. And that's it. To your station, but don't move until I say SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay.
No, it right there.
Not yet. When I say that, take your papers to your station. Do not touch your microscope.
What station are we in?
Also, if you're sitting over there, take a chair. You know you need to be sitting. And SpongeBob SquarePants. Hands off. 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 Oh, yes, I see another person not paying attention. I see another person not paying attention. No, you are not supposed to touch it. Thank you, Kenya, for asking. Now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different groups not following instructions. That can't happen again. If we're going to work with microscopes again today, that can't happen. Now, I know you guys already used it yesterday, so you are experienced with it. However, just because we've done it once doesn't mean we can ignore the instructions. Pay attention very closely. All right. Now, you may now pay attention. Now, do step number 1 and plug in your microscope to make sure the light works. Go ahead. Follow the instructions.
Gerardo, with that, over here. What the? You know what? This is a retarded skeleton, man. That's so untangled.
Number 1, you know I don't like that word. Number 2, and number 3, be careful with it, Kevin.
I know how to plug it.
All right. Beautiful. Eyes and ears on me in 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leah has her eyes and ears on me. OJ has her eyes and ears on me. And Michelle has her eyes and ears on me. Okay. Today, guys, we're going to learn about the phases of mitosis. All right? And we're going to actually look at them. But before we look at them, I want to show you guys a quick little video. Kind of cool. I know none of you guys actually noticed this because you're not super nerds like me. But but we're gonna watch a quick little video on it, and then we're gonna go over the phases ourselves. Hopefully some of you guys can see this. Your instructions during the video are to face the board and stay quiet. 2 instructions. If you don't follow those, expect to take out your passport or simply leave the class. All right. Take a look. Oh yeah, my bad. See you. Is it what is the sound?
No, it just didn't press.
Oh, it did this one?
Daniel.
It's okay. I think the sound.
He's attracted.
Don't worry.
Science shorts.
I want to make sure the sound is working, guys.
It looks like Bart in the future.
It looks like a skinnier version of Homer.
With the beard.
Yeah, take a look. May I have to pause it for a second? I don't think the sound is working. Give me a second.
I think something's gonna pop up.
Yeah, the sound is not. Sorry, guys.
It's scary.
Just, I know.
Did you check your smartphone? Ever!
It's ugly.
Okay.
Why does it never work on us?
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Does it matter?
Okay, we'll watch it. So, if you've seen Twilight, what happens is, it sucks. What happens is, this is like the second time I think he sees her, right? And he's like, hey, what's up, Bella?
No.
And she's like, nice to see you.
She doesn't smile. Stop smiling.
And so, and so, the teacher here is talking about none other than, oh my goodness, mitosis. Wow. And onion root cells, which we're going to look at today. Oh my gosh. So, they go, like, he goes like this. Okay, put in the first slide, and he goes, take a look. And she looks inside, and what does she see? This is what she sees. Bam! This is what you're going to see very, very soon. And so, she goes, what is that? You'll see it very soon. She goes, what is that? It's prophase. It's prophase. Prophase. We're going to learn about all the stages in a little bit. Prophase. And that's what she said. She's like, it's prophase. But she didn't smile.
Wait, I want to hear the sound.
I know, I wish we could hear sound. And then
Is the smartboard turned on?
it's weird.
Is the volume?
Oh yeah, we have the volume.
I've been telling you.
No, it's up.
I'm trying to your speakers. Your other speakers.
I just did. It's not working. It's done. I just checked it. I checked it all.
Volume on the YouTube.
So
What about the volume on the computer?
then I did that same thing too. I don't know, it's really weird. So then he tells her, he's like, why don't you like me or so? I don't remember this part. I haven't watched it enough times. My little one does.
What did she say?
But then they look at another slide, and he looks inside, right? And he's laughing, and what does he see? He sees anaphase, which we'll learn about in a second.
Oh my gosh, I thought we were going to actually hear his voice.
I know, I'm so sorry. And then she doesn't even believe him. She's like, are you sure? And then she has to look too. Yep, anaphase. I remember that part. And yeah,
He is kind of cute.
She do?
and then they look at one more slide.
Edward's actually very attractive.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob's better.
T. Lautner, Arpats. Yeah, I get it, guys.
Have you seen?
I haven't.
I
I
know,
will,
we
I
should.
swear. So then, they talk a little bit more. They flirt back and forth. They do whatever they do.
She's
And
not flirting. She's scared. You can tell.
Yeah, that's her.
Poop her pants.
That's her face.
Yeah, that's just her face.
Yeah. And then they look at one more slide, and it is, I'm sorry that I can't give you guys the sound. Look at one more slide, and it is none other than, I believe, metaphase.
You're wrong.
Yes, it is
Right there on
metaphase.
the table.
Ta-da!
I saw it in mine.
Bam! Okay, now,
Why is it so slow?
then that's the last slide they look at, and they only leave out one phase. So, that was a great introduction for our phases, which will be on the test, and it will be a bonus. Yep. So there are four stages of mitosis. Remember, mitosis you get one. It splits to two, and the first phase is prophase. In prophase, that's where it grows. It grows, doubles everything inside. We looked at that graphic. We remember watching it grow. In the second stage, it is metaphase. In metaphase, the cell lines up. We remember seeing the cell line up its chromosomes like this in the graphic. Number 3 is anaphase. That is where it pulls apart. So you get a cell that has it pulling apart like that. And then the last phase, which they didn't show in Twilight because they're not scientists, they're vampires,
Not all of them.
is telophase.
I bet Bella's a scientist.
I bet you she's not. Telophase. And telophase is where you end up getting two different nucleuses, two brand new cells.
Isn't it called nuclei?
Nuclei. Yes, good correction. Great job. Two different nuclei. All right. So what we're going to be doing... No, that was a great correction. What we're going to be doing, guys, is we're going to be looking underneath the microscope at exactly what Bella and Edward looked at. We're going to be looking at mitosis through onion cells. A few of you guys will get lucky, and you guys will get lily cells going through the division. What you need to do is start at the lowest magnification. We're going to go step by step to work to the highest magnification. All right. So let's go back to our steps. Step 1. Adjust your microscopes to make sure it's at the highest point and the lowest magnification. Everybody do that now. Highest point, lowest magnification. Perfecto. You have 10 more seconds to get to the highest point and lowest magnification. Lowest magnification is the smallest lens. Yes. All right. Step number 3. You're going to place your slide beneath the microscope. Do nothing else but place your slide beneath the microscope. Okay? Recall how you hold a slide. Hold on before you put that in there. Miss Ryder, can you stand up and show everyone the 3 different ways you can hold a slide? You can hold it. You can stand up. Show them. You can hold it like what? Like that, or on your palm.
Never told us that yet.
Like this, or like this. What should you not do, Miss Suey? Okay, I'm coming around you. Good point. What should you not do? Stand up and show everyone what you should not do with your slide.
You cannot hold it on the thing.
You can't hold it on the thing. That's going to destroy the sample or smudge it. Swing around so you can join your neck.
This is just a line.
I promise you it's more than just a line. You'll see it under the microscope.
What is this?
Place it on the base of your microscope.
It was just a line.
Place it on the base of your microscope, guys.
Are we going to do skin cells? God.
Okay. Eyes on me and silent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ojage's eyes on me and silent. Sheree's eyes on me and silent. And Nathan's eyes on me and silent. Thank you. Quickly put your thing on there. That's another point for your attention. Now, what I would like you to do now is place your slide inside of it, put it in the center of the base, and begin using step 4, the large adjustment dial or the coarse adjustment dial to focus in. You guys may focus in on your slide. Start that now.
There's nothing in here.
Hey, mister, look.
Oh.
You want to see? Come see.
Did you guys focus in on it?
No, let me see my eyelash.
Did you get it? Let me see what you got.
Eyelashes are long.
Oh, that is.
No, look, come here. I have to see white stuff.
How about if we focus in right there?
Wait.
You went too
I
far.
thought it was that. What would you throw? I thought it was.
Come on. Kenya.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Miss Ryder's eyes are on me. Lisa's eyes are on me. And Michelle has her eyes and ears on me. Perfect. Thank you. Please face this way. You'll get a chance in a second. Now, a lot of you guys say that you just see a blue line or a blue marker or green marker. This is good. That means we're going to have to zoom in. However, do not touch your slide when you're zooming in. But before we zoom in, before we change our magnification, what do we need to do? Ms. Ryder? Yes, we need to bring our microscope all the way up because we don't want to do what, Leslie? We don't want to damage the lens. Okay, so move it all the way up, change it to the next highest magnification, and then start to focus back down. Remember, when you do the next highest magnification, you're probably going to have to get about this close, guys. You're going to have to get close. You have to get about this close.
So we change lens?
Yep, please change the magnification lens
To which one?
to the next highest, not the very highest, the next highest.
Yellow one?
Yep.
Yellow one?
Yes. Perfect. And then you guys may begin to focus back in. Oh, snap. Look at that. That's cool. That's wicked. Oh, snapskis. Oh, science. Oh, science.
Oh, cheese crackers.
We went all the way down.
Oh my goodness. That's wicked cool. 2, 1, and 0. Wonderful. Sheree has her eyes on me now. Yadira has her eyes on me, and Daniel has her eyes on me. Beautiful. Great job so far, guys. No one has been jostling, following the rules. Great. Now, this next one, you need to be very careful when you're touching your slide. Let me give you an example. You need to be very careful when you're moving your microscope. Right now, all of your microscopes are centered dead in. Do not move your slide. If you move your slide, there's a chance you can lose the right position. Do not move your slide. Only move the microscope and lenses. Again, do not move your slide at all. Keep your slide where it is. I promise you, you will see something when you refocus. Now, we are going to do the final focus, or the final magnification. We're gonna do a final magnification, guys. And in order to do that, you need to pull your microscope up and then twist it to the highest magnification. Again, to do this one, you're gonna have to get real close to it. You're gonna have to get at the very least, this close. Take a look. Yep, it's inside. See how close it is? You have to get at least this close. So, make sure you are careful, but don't be afraid. You need to get close to see it.
Do we start?
Now flip your microscope over.
Okay.
Flip over your notes for today. And yes, for all of you wonderful artists, I would like you to draw what you see in the microscope now.
Can I move my slide?
Yes?
Is it working? I got it for you guys.
Oh.
Everyone should have a clear image. You're going to need to get a lot closer than that.
No, I know, but
It's okay. I can help the two of you guys. Or you guys have a clear image. When you have a clear image, start to draw it on your notes. I will help you. I'm so sorry. Oh, this is beautiful.
Okay, so just when I move it, it's beautiful.
No. You're very close. Oh, wow.
what I see. Yeah, that's what I see.
I lost it. No, I accidentally moved it. No.
Again?
I'm going to give you guys a chance to look at other people's. They have similar things, but not exactly the same. You'll see some cool things out of B's back there. You'll see some cool things out of Lisa's up there. You'll see some cool things out of Mr. Cervantes when I get his set up. Now, you're going to have 5 minutes to walk around, take a look. Remember, if your hands are not to yourself, you are gone. If there are any side conversations, that 5 minutes end. It happened once this class yesterday. I don't expect it to happen again. Do not let it happen again. 5 minutes starts now.
No side conversation.
No side conversations. 2, 1, and 0. Okay. I'm going to give the entire class approximately 5 minutes to draw it and 3 minutes to write about it. Take 5 minutes to draw it and 3 minutes to write about it. Describe what you see. I want you to be able to put it into words. Drawing is very cool and it's a great right side explosion, but you need to have your left side organized as well. Mr. Farm. Perfect. Silent. Bless you. And Michelle's eyes are on me in silence. These gentlemen here on this side, make sure your eyes are on me. Yes, brilliant. Johnny, me. Wonderful. Okay. We're done looking at the mitosis cells. I'm glad you guys got a good picture of it. This is what mitosis looks like in real life. This is what we learned about all last week in real life. It's an interesting way to do it. So, it's really neat, guys. You guys got to see these cells growing, splitting. You guys got to see these cells going around. You won't see them actually splitting because all these cells are actually dead. But it gives you a nice little look into what it actually looks like. So, because intervention was canceled, that gives us a little bit of time. So I whipped out the cool slides and relax. Before we do that, you need to go back to step 1. Make sure that your light plugged in. Step 2, adjust the microscope to the highest point and the lowest magnification. The other person, give me back my mitosis slide. Give me back my mitosis slide. Thank you. We will be looking at cells that would have smaller nucleuses and have more of them.
Don't touch that part.
Thank you.
Can I pick mine?
Thank you. I will pick some really neat ones out for you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, we ready?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Where's makeup? Because last time I saw her, she looked like, oh. She looked like the
Thank
girl.
you. I am missing a couple slides. I'm missing one Lily slide. Did I get your slide?
Don't do that because it's gonna
There we
break.
go. That's the last one.
Don't do that because it's gonna break.
Okay. How many of you guys?
Yeah, my picture is big more.
You are going to get.
Why are you recording? Bro.
I will give you 7 points.